Hey everyone, this is Judy with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. Today I'm going to be planning for the second week in March in my my dashboard social media planner. So let's get started. I'm going to use the Fierce kit from Planners Anonymous. I do have an unboxing for that, and I will link that in the cards up above. But I just love this kit. It's just got the most amazing empowerment feels. I did use this kit also in the March monthly layout from my social media planner, and I will also link that in the cards up above. But it's got like a mixture of safari and fashion, and like I said, empowerment. I am strong, bold, fierce, and brave. Hear me roar. I just love it. So I want to use this week in my social media planner. This is one of the papers that came in the kit. Like I said, you can see this in the unboxing, and I'm going to do something I haven't done in a few weeks. I'm going to replace the left-hand side with this. So the first thing we need to do is cut this down to size, and since it's just a mixed pattern, tiger, leopard, or cheetah, and one of my viewers told me that was giraffe because I wasn't sure. I really don't care what part of the page I grab for this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I have to cut it this way. Those are tiny scraps, but I am gonna save them. You never know. All right, and now we'll go ahead and punch it. Okay, so you guys know I'm very functional, so I need my boxes for sure. I'm going to use some of the washi tape that came with the kit. So in my March monthly, I used all three of them. They do all have gold foil on them, so we're going to stick with gold. I probably will only use one or two of them. I'm not sure yet. Don't need that page. But so I want to start by putting March up here. And since the washies have gold foil, I'm going to go ahead and use the big gold from the journaling sticker book. The big gold March right there. I want to use the big one because there are lots of times where I use I can use the small one, but it's a little more rare to have enough room to use the big one. So when those opportunities present themselves, I definitely like to take advantage. Okay, so we got March. I want to go ahead and put a couple of my big boxes on here. So I'm going to use, I have a few printed from a long time ago that I'm going to use, a couple of black ones. So anything in the black and brown kind of category is definitely going to work for me. And I'll go ahead and grab my words while I'm in my binder here. This is just a 3-ring binder with some report pages in it. So the first thing I definitely know I want is a couple of these boxes. And I'm probably just going to go ahead and put them up here where they would normally be. I just want to make sure I get them turned right. So, and I believe, yeah, this way. This way is right. Cat hair. Big surprise. If you guys watch my videos, you know I have 2 cats who like to make guest appearances. And actually, sometimes I like to kind of overlap them a little bit just to add a little bit of interest. And I'm thinking maybe, rather than just, you know, tried and true right beside each other, maybe I'll go ahead and overlap just a little bit. In which case so thinking about where my bullet points and check boxes are going to be. They're going to be here. So this one would need to be the top one. So if I put this without sticking down the corner, and I want to leave room for like a some kind of like to-do or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and come on over, just come down a comfortable amount and come over here. Or do I want I think maybe I do want to go ahead and just have a little bit of the print show through in between. Next, so what I thought I would do, in a recent video, I used the check boxes in the back of this teacher planner because they had, they fit the spacing really closely back here. And I just had to cut one off because they have 7 and I only need 6. And so what I thought I would do, actually, rather than going with the rainbow here, because there's, as you can see, not much color in this, but I do like the black. So what I thought I would do is cut them this way, cut the bottom one off with the color and use them as my checklists again to bring that black over to this side. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. And these are already cut down here, so I can't reuse them. I mean, I could, but I'd have to do sticker surgery, and I'm just not going to worry about that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these off. Just going to try, I'm going to kiss cut. I'm not going to try to cut all the way through to the next page. I'm just going to lightly cut through. That's already helping tie the 2 pages together. So the next thing I thought I would do is use some of this matching washi tape and put a little ripped piece underneath each of my stat boxes. And for my stat boxes, I have a couple choices. So this is the big size. I have the other one was big. This one's classic. And it's got these that I could use as my stat boxes. But I think these over top of the washi is going to be too busy. So I think I'll say I could either skip the washi and use these, or save these for the next time I do a layout using this kit, and use some of these. So this is the functional sticker book from the little bloom, black and white little bloom box that came out a while back. I thought I could get maybe some headers for those. There were some, let's see, here we go, notes. So I thought I could put these over top of this washi over here, and that would bring more over. So I'm just going to do, I want to do kind of a, I don't want that straight edge. I want to do kind of a rugged rip. Let's see. Okay, so another kind of uneven tear. We'll see how this works. And if I like it, then I'll go ahead and do the rest and speed things up. So I'm trying to keep most of this line because I do write on pretty much every single line. And I'm just going to use these notes boxes. Yeah, that'll work. I like that. Just get a little bit of washi tape showing on either side of the box. Moving it up as much as I can so that I have room to write on this line underneath. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these just the same. Okay, so as you can see, it was a little hard to get enough washi to show on this side. Actually, I think I'll try doing this one again with just a little bit more showing. That's a little better. Okay, it definitely, though, helps to bring the feel across the page, so I'm glad I did that. The next thing I want to look for is maybe a couple title boxes for up there. I could do plans, but I kind of want something that's white. I don't think this is going to stand out very much over the top of those. Noted, to do, remembering to do. I don't know if those are going to show up very well. Yeah, they don't stand out very well, do they? Those all say important. It would be nice if they said 2 different things. To do and today. I could use those, actually. Those might work nice. And I don't use those very often. Maybe I'll use those. Yeah, I think I will. Because they're going to have the white outline on them like March does, which is going to help them stand out too. So I'm just not liking how far down that Y sticks. I know, it's silly. But since I have March above that one, I have less room to play with. So I think I'll do this one over here. There we go. Okay. I think that might be all, unless there's a little box I can use up here. Let me just look. Maybe, ooh, well, there we go. Maybe something with gold, I was just about to say, and then bam, there they are. And I think I can probably fit YouTube posts on there. So let's go ahead and do, I think, the star one. I need to put some bullet points on here. Let's get into the kit. Let's see what else we can pull out of the kit. So I'm done with the washi tape. Let me pull this sticker kit. I don't really want the fashion-y stuff, and I don't really want the safari stuff. I definitely want I want one of these coffee cups. I like this. I want these habit trackers. Since I've got the whole page there, I don't really want to use a lot of that. Do I want to use those as bullet points? I could. I would definitely want to use some of these words, maybe a weekend banner there. Oh, I definitely want a card. Let's see. So I want to put one of these cards over here because it'll take a nice chunk of space. Bold, brave, fearless. Be your own kind of fierce. That one kind of, it gets a little bit lost. Lead the pack. That one stands out pretty well. Hear me roar. Have the courage to be yourself. I'm not leaning toward the gray because I don't have any gray anywhere else. Determined to rise. That one stands out. So I think it's either going to be bold, brave, and fearless or determined to rise. I think I want bold, brave, and fearless. Do I? Determined to rise. Because there is a little bit of that color right there, and this one does stand out pretty nicely. I said I didn't want gray. Hear me roar. Lead the pack. I like determined to rise. I like the sentiment as well for my, for this planner, for my social media planner. I'm not using my words. I'm gonna say, so I'm saving the black where I can because it's such a nice neutral color. Who knows when I could maybe use it in another spread. So, determined to rise. I like that. Fierce, wild, brave, bold. I like lead. I'm going to put lead over here where I like to put my coffee cup. Okay, for habit trackers, I'm going to use these three. And my only thing I'm wondering is, do I want to put them inside like a white box or something? I don't know. What about, let's come back over here. I want to use one of these as a weekend banner. Attitude is everything. Have courage to be you. I feel like I have a lot of black on this page already. So I think maybe attitude is everything. And that matches that. So that's good. It brings that color across. I like that. Oh, and I forgot to pull the minis out. I definitely want to pull the minis out. I'm just thinking I want at least 10 lines on these boxes. And so I'm looking at this sheet for my alignment. And I'm wondering if the bullet points that came in the kit are going to be too big. So it has a bunch of bullet points. There's only 8 of each color, not 10. So, but if I mix and match them, I think they'll be okay. Oh, I could have used those. Oh, they're much smaller than, okay. They're smaller than I thought. They're tiny. Woof. Okay, I'll be back. I'm going to fast forward this because it might take me a bit. Next, I definitely, like I said, want to put this here. I think I want to put these over here. Again, I just need to decide, do I want them in a box or something so that they stand out better. Let's go ahead and glue this down. Okay, so remember when I said to save those 2 little scraps, you never knew if you might need them. So these papers, as I show in my unboxing, are double-sided. And so I'm thinking I could just put the 3 of these on here, and that's really going to make it stand out a little more. Since this one blends in, I'm going to put it in the middle. So I think we will go, I need 3. 1, 2, 3. So I think I want to just kind of center them on here, and then we'll put the one that blends in the most, and then I'll cut this off and I'll stick it right here, and that way those will stand out. Yep, I like that. Just helps them stand out a little bit better. So I think I want to look at the die cuts, see if there's anything I want to put down here Or if I just want to just kind of center this here, I don't know. I feel like I need a little bit something else there. I'm afraid though all the die cuts are fashion and animals. I mean, there are a couple florals, but this isn't really a floral spread. Ooh, I could put her on there. I kind of like that. That's not bad. I mean, I don't usually put a lot of girls in my spreads, but she looks fierce. She looks like she's ready to kick some butt and get some work done. And I like the way she fills the space, and it looks like she's like staying on top of those goals. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Again, if you want to see, I know I was going kind of fast. If you want to see that stuff, just check out the flip through I did. So, all right, so I think I'll put her right about there. Let me get my wax paper so I don't get sticky on my desk. Since I don't need to see through it, this is just the backing off of a piece of contact paper I used a while back that I saved. I like to use that for applying glue stick and when I Frankenplan, which I will be doing here at the end. So stay tuned for that if you don't know what that is. All right. So I am going to need to trim her up just a tiny little bit. The fact that these pages are reversible almost makes it hard to know that I'm going to stick something to the back of this. It's so pretty. Okay. All right, and then we'll just fit this down here. And that way I still have lots of the background page showing. I like it. I just want to try to stick a couple minis on here, like in some corners maybe. She's crafting, he's drinking coffee. She's reading. Okay, let's do coffee. And I always use the same ones and then I go to do another spread and I don't have them. Okay, I got coffee on that page. Let's put coffee on this page. I like putting the mini who's reading down here because it feels, I like to put something in those corners and that way it feels like, you know, she's relaxing. Remind me to relax and not hit it so hard on the weekend, you know. Like her, it looks like she's got a planner in her hand. So let's put her here. There we go. And then let's put one down here. Maybe this one getting the Happy Mail. There we go. Perfect. She was made for that spot. Okay, I think that's it, you guys. This one went pretty quick. I knew it would, though. I just love everything about this kit. I'm just debating, do I want to bring a little strip of this washi tape over here? Since it kind of matches the pattern. I think that's going to be too much. I think it'll be too much. Okay, I'm going to leave it. So this is how we're going to put it in my planner. For this side, I'm not going to do anything special. I'm just going to put it in. For this side, I need the second half of this. I need this week's spread on the back here, which is on the back of this page. So this is the page I normally would use in my planner. I don't need it. I don't have anything on either side of it. So I'm going to put that off to the side. This is my current week spread. So we're going to stick the two of these together so they're back to back and it goes seamlessly from this week to next week. So in order to do that, that is definitely Frankenplanning. I'm going to get this up out of the way. We'll grab my piece of contact paper again. We're going to go all the way around this sheet with the tape runner, even in between the discs. And this is a great way, I know you guys who are regulars, you get sick of hearing me say it, but it's true, and I never know when somebody new is going to be watching. If you have bleed through, this is a great way to cover up your bleed through. Okay, so we're going to line up. It's most important to get it nice and lined up around the discs. So I start over here where the punches are. There we go. And I put this in my planner and I have my weeks back to back. There we go. There is my social media business fierce layout for the second week in March. I hope you like this video. I hope it gets you excited to try some new things in your planner. If it does, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.